pleased to meet you, Carl.
Pleased to meet you, Jay.
Diamond Head.
Yes, thank you very much.
Legends in the game. So, you've just arrived, I think.
Well, I got down here yesterday
to
bring the merch down, and I said to the guys, I'll come down here and scout it all out. But obviously there's been stuff on Facebook about the rain and the whole stuff, and which is a shame because it would have been a fantastic festival. It's in a great area. I woke up in the Sherborne Arms in North Leach this morning. Blue skies look fantastic. So yeah, I can see why people want to live here. Started driving here, then the rain came, and I thought, that's it. I'm going to go find somewhere to eat. Hopefully it will have passed over, but it's still loitering around. But it's still going to be a good show.
Well, the British spirit has kept us going.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the organisers were going to pull it, weren't going to pull it, were going to pull it. But we're all happy that they've kept it going.
It's cliche, but we can't say that Dunkirk spirit.
Yeah. So you just mentioned that you now live in America.
Yes. I've been living in America for 30 years now.
30 years.
Yeah. So commuting with the band has basically been what I've been doing.
So how do you practice?
How do I practice?
No.
You got to keep practicing. There's always something new to learn. Yeah. You know, you come and watch some bands, and the drummer's doing something, and you think, I wonder how he's doing that. I'll watch it and think, get that, and I'll turn it around and put it in a bar bag of tricks, quote unquote. But
what have you actually learned new then?
You see, for me, primarily, I've always been a single kick player. I leave the double kick guys to the guys who play double kick. But I use a double kick pedal, and I just add it in flavours to try and push the band up to another gear. But I'm not into doing that. It's like, you guys can start doing that. I'm much more your old school classic rock player. Your Coach Pally and Page, John Bonham.
So how do you all get together and practice?
Oh, well, normally we just get together for touring. But for this time, for the record, Raz, Abs, Ash and Brian, they've all been contributing and doing demos, and then they sent me the songs over, and I said, well, I'm coming over for 6 weeks, let's book some studio time and let's get the drums done. So it's just been a manic 4 or 5 intense rehearsals for me to get my head around the songs. Some have names, some don't. They just have numbers like 65A and 77 and 17 and okay. And so basically I just went over that, and then tomorrow we're in the studio for 3 days to lay the drum touchdown.
So you've got a new album pending?
Yeah, we hope, don't quote me on this one, guys, we hope to have it finished by the end of March.
Okay.
Because obviously, I'm in the studio tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, then we're off, and then I'm going to France because I'm looking to buy a house in France, move a little bit closer to the band, make things a little easy for the band. Then we do the Cumbria Rock, and then we do the Endes de Rock, and then that's it, we're off to North America for almost 4 weeks.
Do you not see yourself in the back of the
sorry, it's so expensive. Converting my dollar back to pounds, obviously I wouldn't be able to get a mortgage, so I've got to buy the house outright because I have no track record of anyone's going to lend me money over here.
Even with your credentials?
Yeah. So I'm looking to buy the house outright, and France is quite nice. I've got friends in there, and
you're closer to the
band. I was closer to the family as well. Even though I don't have any family there because my mother passed away whilst I was on tour last year. So my father passed away 18 months before that, so I don't really have any family to be close to now, apart from the band and friends, but it just makes things a little easier. It means the band can accept more festivals because we now don't have to budget in, we've got to fly Carl over, we've got to do this, we've got to put a couple of dates around it to support coming over. So it's like, well, if we get X amount of festivals offered, we need to do more in the UK. It's just a ferry across. It's not an 11-hour flight from Vegas, which, when you're travelling, you're a young kid and you're aspiring to be a rock and roll. Okay, you think, you get on the plane and do this, and you just think, after doing it 30 times, it's a bore. And of course, since 9/11, security, you carry your kick pedals, what's in there, blah blah blah. It's like, have you got no common sense? It's a set of bass drum pedals. You know what I mean? Really? Well, we got to, I'm going to carry explosives in a bass drum pedal. Really? I mean, come on. So, it's just be a couple of euros to get back into the UK, or I just have to get a flight internally in Europe and meet everybody at festival. So festival-wise, it makes a lot more sense for the band. It means
There are
we
a lot
can,
more festivals.
yeah, hopefully, yeah. You know, that means that we can actually now put ourselves out there and be considered for a lot more festivals. Because there's something like 67 rock/metal festivals in Europe. 67? I mean, I think when
You're going to be busy, aren't you?
the last time we did Wacken in 2003 was only a handful. You know, so we just did Bang Your Head last week, and last time we were there was 22. So,
The new album's obviously going to allow you to maybe
yes, to
tour.
promote that, yeah.
Yeah, to promote that.
Also, I've spoken with our American agents about possibly starting now to set up another US tour for September, going into October, and maybe incorporate Canada. Hopefully a festival in Mexico. Again, a band, places the band has never been. I mean, what we're trying to do is to get into as many places where Diamond Head has never been. So obviously that's going to be like Eastern Europe. It's been a long time since the band has been to Portugal. They've got offer of a festival in Portugal.
Do you know where the fan base are?
Our fan base is all over the place. That's the thing that we've done. We can't say that it's primarily concentrated in a certain area. You know, we know
these tools.
we use the tools. You know, Raz is pretty good at the social media and all that kind of stuff. The one thing that we have found out is, you know, like a lot of venues and promoters are using Facebook and stuff. Like, sometimes you got to go out and do it old school. You got to put flyers in car parks. I mean, living in Vegas, and I see shows that are going to Caesar's Palace or the Bellagio or the Hard Rock, or even you tell me, the one that begins with M. I can't think of the bloody name. But yeah, the MGM Grand. Okay, these guys are shoving posters up all over Vegas, and they're putting flyers in car parks. So it's sort of like, even if a festival or a show as big as these are going out and doing the old school way, you've got to go out and do it. We may have 90,000 people on Facebook, but they're not all in one city. You know, so sometimes there's so much for people to look at, be part of now, that if you don't actually like go and target them either old school way or with other social media, you're not going to know you're in town. You know, like people in America say, like, I didn't even know you were playing. It's like, well, if you've been looking at the band's website, you would have seen that we'd have been playing in town. But you know, some folks who are on the peripheries of certain genres, we don't necessarily know, because everybody's got a life to live, day to day, and they're inundated with information, the phone's ringing, clicking. So just some old school stuff, I think, you know, helps. I think every band. I mean, I went to see UFO and Saxon, okay, the House of Blues. Are you thinking UFO, Saxon, whatever? I've got flies outside the house. So even the House of Blues promoting bands like UFO and Saxon are still doing that old school stuff. And I think, you know, you got to do it. You got to do it. We just played Bang Your Head in Ballingen, and again, flies all over the place, in and around the place. I think it's Bang Your Head, but it's still old school. You know, the social media offers wonderful tools for you to, you know, process information and interact. But you know, there's a lot of folks out there that are old school. That they don't see a poster, they don't see a flyer. They don't know what's going on.
So can you give us a title for this new album?
No, we have not. Like I said, I've got no title song. I'm going to call it 156B. Okay, so that's what we have for now, 156B.
Well,
but
being a metal band for 40 years,
yeah.
have you taken modern day lives, modern day stresses, modern day technology to influence and give you material for your new album? Or is it?
I think we've stayed with the brief after the success of Diamond Head, you know, the self-titled album. We didn't expect that. We really didn't. We did the last album with Sean, which was Death and Progress, 1993. Okay, and the title itself, he was signalling death and progress to what Diamond Head was and that whole Wobberton thing. Is that with All Will Be Revealed and What's in Your Head, we did that, and I think a lot of folks sort of, you know, you're getting away from it a bit, you know, without actually wanting to stay entrenched in the Wobberton. So we had a brief for the Diamond Head album, we sort of stuck with it. Yes, you can't go, you cannot in this modern day and age go, ooh, that's a nice riff. From band X, you know, and you go, ooh, I like that guitar tone. Oh, I like that cymbal sound. Ooh, that bass drum sounds good. Ooh, I like that overall mix, etc., etc. But I think Diamond Head, after the last album, has found itself again. I think it got lost on, and some people had even said it with Canterbury. I mean, Canterbury's one of my favourite albums as a Diamond Head fan. I've been a Diamond Head fan since 1979.
You joined the band in 1991.
I started working with Brian in 1984, 85. Then I started working with Sean and Robin George for the Notorious project. So I've been around them a long, long time, and you know, they're both gifted songwriters. You know, very, very talented. And you know, for actually go from being down the front singing the songs to being at the back singing the songs, you know, as you know, the cliche, it's a bit of a dream come true. You know, yes, do we wish we were X-Men, but everybody knows all about that. You know, I'm going to be 55 this year, okay, and it's all about playing. You know, thank you very much, I appreciate that. It's all about just playing and having fun, and I'm enjoying it that everybody in the band is. Raz has brought a whole new, you know, energy to the band. And also Ash, you know, the bass player. I mean, he's coming and, you know, he's got a bit of a punky sound, almost Colin-esque, you know, Colin Kimberley, and you know, it's like, yeah, dude, now we're firing on 8 cylinders, really now. And even if somebody has like an off night, the other cats, you know, will just pick it up, and like, yeah, you know, because we all have. I mean, for whatever reasons, you know what I mean? I had a bad night the day after I heard my mother died in Texas, in Dallas. I mean, the night I heard my mother died in Houston, it was like the band just kicked ass, and the following night in Dallas, I was like, and I think I'm in the second verse, I don't know. So all of a sudden, I went out of that moment that you're in when you get on stage, and you just play to like have to think of the songs. So you know, we all have this, you know, life throws stuff at you that, you know what, you do your utmost, but we're human beings, you know, stuff passes you by, and you just try to focus on it.
Well, I've known of Diamond Head since I was a wee boy. Famous artwork that you had done on
Beyond the Beginning. Oh yeah, that was
the one with the mouth of the castle with the night.
Oh yeah, that's Rodney Matthews.
Yes.
Borrowed Time.
And my granddad.
Okay. Yeah.
He loves you guys, and he had that on his wall.
Yep. Sure, it's fantastic piece of art.
And as a music fan, even from a very young age, I could connect with music through you know, the artistic medium.
Absolutely.
And will your new album, will you be trying to do something similar? Put out on vinyl?
Yep, we've realised, and I think a lot of people have now, that vinyl is now starting to sell. It's making a really good comeback.
Sold more than CDs?
I mean, even apart from, you know, actually onto acetate you can actually print 50 hertz, and on CD you only got a 44.1. That's why vinyl sounds warmer. Okay, but when you've got a 12-inch by 12-inch piece of artwork to look at, you can make that piece of artwork like the Rodney Matthews. Instead, 12 centimetres, it's like, really?
Yeah.
But here's a little caveat. Yep, I bought Borrowed Time, okay, and Rodney Matthews did the artwork. Rodney Matthews is now borrowing some of my Yamaha drums that are in storage at the studio in Wolverhampton, and he's actually playing my drums.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, last time I was there, he asked for a photo. I'm thinking, dude, you're Rodney Matthews. You've done Borrowed Time, you've done Yes, you've done a gazillion things, man. It's like, yeah, sure, let's get together and picture. So,
you're going to try and get him to do this album?
well, you know, it's a good idea. You know, I think once
that'd be nice little
once we get all the songs done and the time for the record,
and that's colours off.
Yeah,
but quickly, have a great show.
Thank you very much.
You're on in the 10.
Yes, it's going to go. Great show, look forward to it, and I'll meet you after. Okay, mate, take care. Bye, everybody.